I honestly just decided, what am I going to do a card reading today? And I said, you know what, let's do what you need to hear for the year of 2022. Because it's right around the corner. By the time I upload this video, we might already be in 2022. So I decided to ask that. And I was going to do 3 piles, but the 3rd pile, nothing was coming out. So it makes sense that it's only 2 because 2022 makes total sense. But besides that, I am also in my PJs, so there's also that. Please understand though, remember I've said this before, that if none of this resonates, then I'm just not the reader for you. I'm pretty straightforward. I say what I feel, and I don't hold back. I just don't. Other than that, I mean, I hope it resonates. I hope one of these 2 piles says something to you. Not everything is going to resonate for you specifically. Just take what does. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy the video. So without further ado, please pick between the 1st pile or the 2nd pile, which is 1st, 2nd. I don't know why. Today's very an awkward day, you know? So, alright. Let's start with the 1st pile. So, if you pick the 1st pile, then you pick the 1st hot pink makeup little thing. I don't even know what these are called. I just had them laying around. Alright. Let's see. Now, first of all, people see the Tower and they get really scared, which is understandable. The Tower always represents a sort of change, but this change can hit you like a tornado. This change can come unexpected. But it's a change, I believe, that's needed. I believe that the Tower is itself just a chaotic emotional ball, but it's supposed to happen for a reason. If you watch any Marvel movies, it's like Uncle Ben dying. It's supposed to happen. It's fate, which is very sad, but it's true. So there is going to be some anxiety, but I feel like 2022 in a nutshell is just all about change. It's all about becoming somebody different. If you're happy with who you are right now, then that's totally fine. That just means you're adding on to parts of yourself. Alright? And when I say you're changing as somebody different, I'm not saying you're becoming somebody like totally like not who you are. Sometimes that's the case, but for a majority of this, especially because the 4 of Wands is here, I feel like it's something better for yourself, better for like your soul, and just provides more stability and health. And I don't know why health keeps popping up. It's just very important that you take care of your health for next year, but also there might be somebody in your family that does have health issues next year. With the King of Pentacles, if you guys are not financially stable, I feel like that's going to change. But more and more, it's more a sense that I'm getting that it's more stability for yourself and one yourself. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's definitely something that's not going to happen overnight. Now, this card is going to happen potentially overnight, but this one isn't. So whatever this is, which has to do probably with getting rid of your anxiety about 2022 or getting rid of your anxiety about what is happening in 2022. It's going to be something that's going to be slow. It's not going to go over fast, but I don't feel a massive amount of anxiety from this card like I usually do. So it's probably going to be that you're already going to know about the situation. The situation was already prepared for. You knew about the situation. So you're not really diving into it on impulse. You're not striving super fast. You're just kind of pausing. But yes, there is going to be a need for change, and some of you guys who are against change, which I totally understand, it's just going to happen. Some of you guys, I feel like I always feel a lot of divine feminine or masculine. For this, it's divine feminine. But I feel like there might be a few men who are watching this right now. And I feel like a few of them, either you have to get in touch with your divine feminine because you've been into your divine masculine for too long. And some of you guys, well, I just said that and you guys are like, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what? It's fine. If I don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm just not the person for you. But I'm just saying that maybe you've just been too strong for too long for other people. Some of you guys who are watching, you might also be non-binary, you might be transgender. I want to be very open, right? But I feel like for right now, any guys who are in touch with their feminine side, I feel like I'm picking up on one specifically. I don't know if they're ever gonna watch this. But they might just be having issues with that side, and they might have issues being themselves. And I feel like it's still gonna be hard in 2022. But it is a stepping stone. 2022 might not be the biggest year for you, which is sad. But it is going to be something that helps you. And I feel like later on it will be better. But 2022 is a huge start for that. But either way, I also feel like there is maybe a guy out there who's very close to their mother and or recently has become close to their mother. And honestly, just take care of her. That's all I can say for 2022. Just take care of her. Just let yourself be vulnerable. Just forgive. Just walk forward. Now again, if you're not a guy, if you're a girl, if you're non-binary, transgender, anything else that I'm forgetting in that community, then take if it resonates. But I was just picking that up. So let's see what we got for these. So these I always read upright. I always do that. I never take them reverse. But it's funny to me because with this deck in general, you have yang and you have yin. And I got yin I got 2 yins for this one. And I always forget which one this one is, but I'm like yin, right? Yeah, it's a yin. So we got the snake and the rat. So for the rat, we got timid, cowering, facetious, lack of foresight and charisma, passive musings, compromise, appropriate adventure, understanding the meanings, trust the voice within you, make long-term plans. Yes, that's what I was trying to get at, all right? It's not the year where you just stay in the background. It's the year where you go forward and trust your voice, trust you, and trust your instinct. Now, the snake and the rat are two very... A lot of people associate rats and snakes as in betrayers, traitors, stuff like that, right? For a few of you, there will be people in your life that will be very sneaky. They'll try to take your energy away. They'll try to backstab you. They'll spread rumors about you, all right? There's a few of you where that correlates with that. So I would be careful with who you trust. But don't mistrust so much that you close yourself off. Just trust the instinct. Trust your voice, all right? And it might be hard at the beginning, right? Because there might be charm, right? But if you slowly just notice a few things, you could pick it up, all right? You could pick up who's true and who's not. But other than that, for their meanings, yes, please trust your voice. If you have plans, do long-term plans for that year. Act on them. Start them. Don't push them away, all right? So it's definitely that sense of just being, with this one too, with the white in here. I feel like it's a lot of new beginnings, hope, and brightness. And for this one, these are all rats, but it also looks like she has like flowers going down her back. new beginnings, new starts, and it's right next to the King of Pentacles that has flowers. So there was that. But for the rat, now for the snake, I almost forgot the snake. Suspicious, hidden, true nature, not easy to get close to. Trust and work with others, listen carefully. Not to be tied down, feel with your heart. Again, it is more of feeling your instinct, feeling who you are as a person. All right. Now with this, yeah, they said like hidden treasure, not to get close, but also to listen carefully. That's what I'm saying. Listen, notice carefully. That's what I was picking up. Then you can trust other people. Then you can see who to trust with. So yeah, that was just irritating what I was saying. But yes, just get to that point where I feel like some of you guys will find people you can trust next year. It's just going to take a bit. And for the last one, for the Divine Feminine, since we're talking about the Divine Feminine earlier, Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary, no matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. And Amartusa, the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Okay. Like I said, tap into the Divine Feminine. I don't want to open the book for this one because I feel like I understand what's going on. So I will tell you. But this one, a few of you need to make peace with what happened at home. But when I say home, there are different homes. It's not just family, it's not just friends, it's yourself. Make peace with yourself. When you make peace with yourself, you create a new foundation for yourself. With Isis, the goddess of magic, with the sexual energy, dive into that feminine energy. Dive into what makes you flourish. What is your magic? It doesn't have to be Wiccan or anything like that. What's your magic? What's your talent? What's something that you love? And bring that energy in. And for the goddess of light, I'm gonna butcher all these. Amaterasu. Whatever you give, whatever your frequency or vibration is, it's gonna come back to you. It's hard to be positive sometimes. I get it. But remember that there is positivity. And don't just lose yourself in negativity. There is positivity. All right? So it's a lot about light. It's a lot about your magic. It's about you. Which is 2022. But all of this is just coming in. Okay? You are protected. You are trusted. All right? As in, the universe trusts you. And you might think, why would they trust me? Like, I don't even trust myself. Because you're getting to the point where you are going to trust yourself. It's just going to take time. Alright? So that's all I had for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me if it resonated. Actually, comments are off. Sorry. But if it did resonate, I hope you take what does resonate. And thank you guys for watching. Have a very beautiful, blessed day. And have a great 2022. So let's get into group 2. And see where you got for this lilac little makeup sponge. Alright, let's see. Before my battery runs out, hopefully. Okay. A lot of you guys might be feeling stuck at the start of this year. I feel like this is energy from now to the start, or whenever you're watching this, from that. But I don't think that it's something that's causing you to be stuck for long. I feel like if you are stuck, it's only because of a few hesitations. There is a lot of sense of moving forward. Some of you guys might have lost a friend, lost a partner. Some of you guys might have just lost a bit of yourself this year. I think a lot of us did. But you're moving on to something better emotionally wise. I still feel like you're moving on to something better when it comes to work or whatever your business is. I feel like some of you guys have your own business. So a lot of you guys are moving forward in a brighter way. I feel like though whatever happened this year is still going to be stuck in your head for a little bit. Only because you are using it to become more self-aware for yourself. But also it's kind of like a building block for you. You're understanding where you came from in the past, like how much you've grown as a person. You're being more positive about things, but it's more of turning, instead of being more positive, it's more of a sense of you growing like a light around you. I feel like this group isn't trying to drag its feet. I feel like they're just really trying to move forward. And I feel like some of you have people to help you move forward. Some of you have people that are slowly nudging you forward from whatever happened. If nothing did happen to you this year, it might be just something that over the past years has been in your brain. It might be just a collection of things that caused you to feel the way you do. And now you've decided, hey, I'm going to take all those lessons. I'm going to take everything. And I'm going to move forward emotionally better. But not just, and emotionally is going to branch into financially. Financially is going to branch into relationship-wise. Again, that could be platonic as well. It's just more of a sense of moving forward. And I feel like it's going to be very slow-paced, right? I feel like it is going to be slow-paced. For some of you, this just might be like the beginning. Like I said, this is the beginning, right? Whenever you watch this. But I feel like this is more of 2022, whatever energy you're showing is going to be in that direction, which is the case for everything. But I feel like this is going to be very slow energy for 2022. I feel like if it's good for you to be slow, just don't go so slow that you're literally dragging your feet in the mud. Sometimes you might be scared that you're not ready for something, but other times you just have to take the leap, like this guy. You gotta take the leap, you know? But also, when I said you were being supported, you are. If not by people here, then by ancestors or by guardian angels, because they're protecting the person. Don't give up. I feel like there's some people who are gonna watch this and they're just gonna be really sad. Like they're crying or they've been crying. Don't give up. It's not easy, but just don't give up. That's all I gotta say. Don't give up. There is no point of giving up. There is no point, because you are the point. You're supposed to be moving forward. You're supposed to be the best version of yourself. There's gonna be background noise now. Sorry. Music is playing. Man, maybe some of you guys are really into music, you know, so. Okay, let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Again, we got yin cards. We have the monkey and the ox. Those are also feminine energy. Interesting. Sorry, I was thinking about the past reading. Okay, so monkey and ox. For ox, we have slow, incapable to adapt, stubborn. Passive meanings, receiving, listening, self-confidence, listen to yourself, long memories, long-distance planning. Yeah, don't become so slow that you don't adapt, you don't change, all right? Some of you already have long-distance planning, so just get onto that. Listen to signs around you and actually receive advice, not good advice, not people that are trying to backstab you. And have self-confidence in yourself and your abilities. Self-confidence in you, all right? As for monkey, we have arrogant, complacent, impatient, optimistic. Speak and act cautiously, Preserve patience. Petty trick cannot be great wisdom. Again, don't be complacent. All right? Yes, have patience. Don't be impatient. But don't have so much slow movingness. All right? Just don't. You have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of goals, ideas. All right? Just preserve. All right? You have what it takes. You have what it takes. Because, listen, there's going to be people that are going to be very sly. They're going to play you. And then it's not going to be okay. That's what I feel with the monkey sometimes. But I also feel like the monkey's very playful. They're going around. And I feel like the ox sometimes is just too stubborn to move forward. But you need to. As this one is like shooting, looks like it's shooting out of cannon. Because it's moving along. Okay? I feel like there's just a need to view yourself in a different light. And I feel like whatever is happening when you see this, it will be okay. And I know you're tired of hearing that, whoever you are. I might just be talking to one specific person now, or maybe multiple, who knows. You will get there. You will get to where you want to be, but you preserve and don't let anybody, not even yourself, beat you down. What we got? Lila, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. Exactly. Ayana, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide, and I see and accept all that I am. Exactly. Sara Deve, the divine, I'm butchering this. The divine mother, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul. I trust my soul's divine timing. Yeah. It's because right now the energy is so slow, there isn't a definitive path for 2022 for you. There isn't. You're making your own story. Your words are making your book. And even if you weren't feeling like this, you have free will. There is divine timing. Yes, all right? You just need to be patient with that. But you are making your own energy and choices, all right? You can't judge yourself so harshly. All right, you can, but you shouldn't. You should continuously love yourself unconditionally. It's in you. I have nothing to hide. I see it except that I am. Some of you guys might be in the LGBTQAI2+ community, and you guys are like, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to come out. Then don't come out until you're ready. But when will you be ready? I'm not going to force yourself to come out. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not. But I'm saying that at least accept that part of yourself, all right? If it's not that, if you're not in that community, then that's fine. Then if you're artistic, if you're creative, if you have big dreams, if you have big thoughts, if you're weird, if you're crazy, if you're goofy, if you're just like wanting to be a ballerina or a dancer, accept it. Like, accept who you are, accept your flaws, and accept the good things about you, all right? Accept it. Don't just run. Accept it. I feel like there's just so much of this light in these cards, but it's dimmed slightly. And I feel like that's because right now that's the energy. It's slowly dimmed, but the light is there. Even if it's dimmed, it's there. So I feel like 2022, it's literally up to you. It's literally how you take yourself into 2022. How you make 2022. It's up to you. Not to anybody else. It's up to you. Some circumstances, it might be that you're stuck in an environment you can't escape. And I'm sorry about that. So all you can do is make your space, your place, your safe space for yourself until you can leave that environment. So that's it. That's all I had for you. I really hope 2022 is really great for you. I hope some of this resonated. I hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, have a beautiful 2022. Don't give up. Preserve. Love yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.